Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, November 5th, 2017. So let's find out if we have once again the month of the creepers or if the yes. Wow, okay. Okay, that's interesting, that's cool. So, November, still the month of the creepers. Oh man, that's going to be interesting. I hope I'm not getting backstabbed by a creeper. So let's get the sniper out. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? I need to horse, please, careful, my friend. There's a creeper guy. Oh dear, this is not going to end well. Can I? Yes, horse, please be careful. Alright, now let's do this. Right. Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Creep Guy. Now, let's do this. Haha, goodbye. So much about this creeper. Oh man, months of the creepers. That's all the time a thing. Only 2 XP bubbles. No, 3 XP bubbles. Alright, now let's retrieve the arrow. And get started. Let's get started by better closing the gates. Not that a second creeper comes up or so. Wow, that's perfect timing. Guess they were just in their hiatus. And oh, spider guy. And now woke up. They finally woke up and started doing their creeper business. Do I have some jack-o'-lanterns I like to store somewhere else before I will remove the Halloween decoration. I think I can do this at the end of this episode. So horse, we need to get started. Today I like to try to lay out the basis for the storage room, for the storage building, because yeah, I really like to move out of this cave. Right, speaking of the cave, I also like to implement the door here at some point, but do I like to do it now, or do I like to... What do I like to do first? Maybe I can do both. I can just put down some dirt to do some measurements and then try to implement the gate for the mine. This could be a good approach indeed for this episode. As you see, as usual, I have no real plan for the episode, so I'm just doing it off the cuff and try to get it good, to get a good episode, to get everything right and interesting and exciting. We had some excitement thanks to the creeper, but yeah, let's just talk about the last week. And this last week was intense. It was very intense. I mean, it were only two days. Yes, only 2 days, Thursday and Friday. The other days of the week were long weekends. So you might think, okay, only 2 days. This is fine. This is great. Should be a nice week, but. No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It basically continued the way the last week ended. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's nice to have one thing in the middle, a center block, so that I can have maybe 2 by 2 windows or so, and a similar design to my cabin. Basically, this could be good. So let's see. I like to have maybe a double door entrance. Then have wall here, window, and wall here. Maybe something like this. And then of course go back here, right? So this would then be the size of the storage room. And yeah, crazy. So much things. Thursday was absolutely crazy. I think this looks a little bit small. This looks really small. for a thing, for a storage room, for a storage building. I think I need to go at least 1 or 2 blocks wider. Thursday was crazy. So many meetings. At the start of Thursday, I basically had the hope that I can get through the day with only 2 meetings, because I wanted to combine basically 2 meetings to 1 meeting. This wasn't possible because of overlapping other things of my student workers, so I wasn't able to have both meetings at a time. And then my professor scheduled an instant team meeting, so suddenly I had 4 meetings that day. And with 4 meetings a day, you don't really get so much other work done, because as soon as you start to get back into the project you're working on, things, you basically have to go to the next meeting and you have to prepare the next meeting. So you never get really to the point that you can say, okay, I can focus on some work, I can complete a project, I can work on a project. No, that's not going to happen. So yeah, I think this would be a nice size for a storage building, because I can have it 2 stories high or so and fit in some stuff here. This would be cool, but I think I will move it. Yes, I think I will move it 1 block more to the right, so that I don't have to change the tree. Yeah, I think this could be good. This could be good indeed. Let's try to get a little bit more the shape of it to see if this would. Okay, this side could be a little bit problematic. So like this. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about this side here. What I can do here at the back of the building. But I think this could be nice. So as you might imagine, Thursday was crazy, and Friday was crazy as well. Well, not so many meetings, but we are currently preparing an experiment, and we want to basically publish the results, or we want to submit the results at a call for papers for a conference, and the deadline for this conference is November 22nd, which basically means, we are still in the process of getting the system running, of designing the system, of designing the questionnaire, of getting everything ready. This is also part of the problem why I had so many things to do on Thursday, because meetings to take a look at the system, to make sure everything is going the right way. And so we need to get everything planned and start the experiment, which will hopefully happen this week, around toward the end of the upcoming week or so. This would be nice when we can finally start doing the experiment. But it's a lot of work, and one thing I'm not really used to is I'm now doing this experiment in collaboration with another with our new postdoc basically, and I'm not used to it, to have such a large team, because normally it's either just me and a student worker, or a normal student who likes to get an experiment done for the thesis or so. And suddenly so many people to keep in the loop, to inform about, to discuss things with, and that's a lot of work. And as I said, I'm not used to it. It's the first time that I really have such a large team, so this causes some more work. And of course, because the deadline is close, we need to have the paper ready, and so I'm also in the process of writing the paper already. And as you might guess, it's a lot of work. And so the days were long, and I'm afraid the next few weeks until the end of this deadline will be just as crazy, which is, well, okayish, but yeah, it's stressful. It's very stressful, and so yeah, experiment hopefully is coming up. System already is looking good, but yeah, as you just heard, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of meetings, a lot of planning, and not that easy at all. I really like the size of the storage room. I mean, I can fit in several chests, a lot of chests. I can have the smelting setup in there. Not quite sure what I will do with this. Maybe I will have I could just move the entire building one block to the back and then have this thing still being part of the building. Yeah, this could be cool. This could be nice. I like this. Yes, let's do this. Let's connect the building to this part. I think this is awesome. This is the thing I like. So yeah, so much about this crazy week, and there are also some other weird things that happened. For instance, we wanted to just have a meeting to discuss a few things with the professor, but at first he suddenly vanished. Then we decided, okay, we can go grab some lunch, but on the way back from lunch break, he suddenly calls us, or calls my colleague on his mobile, and says, "Where are you? We want to have a meeting." And we thought, okay, fine, just great. So we got back to the office, and he was in a meeting with a different person. So yeah, fantastic, just awesome. Although there is a thing where I have to get a few things sorted out in my office, because during this particular lunch break, where we just thought, okay, skeleton, where we just thought, yeah, okay, professor isn't there, so let's have our lunch break now. My two colleagues that are in the same office redecorated the office without even asking me. And as I got back, I had only a gap of about 30 centimeters or so between the place where the desk from one of the colleagues is now placed and my desk. So I basically had only a gap of 30 centimeters to get to my working place. And seriously, guys, why don't you ask me? I mean, I'm normally a friendly and nice person, but if you do those things, it might be useful to ask everyone who is in the same office, and not just to do it while the other person is away and is doing lunch break and then comes back and suddenly can't back to the working space anymore, to the desk. So yeah, I think I have to get those things sorted out on Monday and discuss a few things. But yeah, everything is great. Everything is just fine. I feel a little bit like this cartoon thing, web comic with the person in the room full of flames, brings us coffee. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Yeah, November 22nd, and everything will be hopefully better. So wow. So let's change to a more happier topic maybe, and ask some questions. Let's ask another answer questions, not ask. Well, I can also ask questions, but I think it's a little bit more productive when I 2 block. Okay, the path is a little bit wider than 2 blocks. This causes a new problem, because my current setup only works for a 2 block wide entrance. I mean, okay, I can narrow it down. This wouldn't be so much of a problem, but Okay, question. This question, by the way, is from Matthew. What are your thoughts on lab-grown meat? Is the invention... What? No. Is it the invention that will save animals and the future, or is there too much hype about it for now? Lab-grown meat. I haven't heard so many rumors about it and so many stories about it, so I can't really comment so much on lab-grown meat. I don't know. I mean, yes, you need to get your protein from something, and lab-grown meat might be a good thing, but so yeah, here's the problem. If I have this set up, then it goes basically sideways. So, and it goes one block in. So if I have a block connected, glued, because I will do sticky pistons, of course. If I have one block glued to the piston, it will just retract by one block. So if I have the same setup on the opposite side, I have only an entrance of 2 blocks. So wouldn't be so much of a problem, but I don't know if this really fits into the entrance. Maybe I need to come up with a different setup. Of course, I can also do an entrance that goes to up and down, basically, so that it moves blocks one block higher, one block up, and lowers the other blocks one block. But then it would be quite a low entrance. So let's take another look at the entrance of the mine to decide this. Lab-grown meat. Not so sure about it. I mean, might be a thing, but it sounds a little bit like this stuff you get in you see in the Matrix, this white slime. So yeah, I don't know lab-grown meat, if this is really a great thing. Personally, I think more that maybe having food based on algae would be cool. 2 block wide would mean something like this. Then it opens up again. Sure, could be. So I basically need a thing to hide it. So it would be here. Would be closed off here. You have a very, very... Well, I can have an entrance high, 3 blocks high or so. And then you get in here. I need cobble. I need cobble to check this. How this would look like. Horse. Yeah, I think I'm more into algae or so. So let's grow some algae you can consume, you can eat, and have those and do something to the algae, process them to get some food out of it. I mean, yes, this could end up in the same problem as with the lab-grown meat, and you have this matrix slime or so. Not very delicious, but I think this could be a little bit more of a better solution, because I'm not quite sure how exactly you produce lab-grown meat, what ingredients, what chemicals and so on are needed to do this, but so it would be basically then, should I need more materials? Yeah, I don't know. I can't really answer this question. I'm sorry. The only thing I think what would be more useful, going for algae and maybe going for mussels or so, because you can have a lot of mussels on a small room. Of course, it's bad if you get there an infection or so. This is a thing where you really need to make sure that you don't have some parasites or so in there when you have huge huge tanks, huge basins full of mussels or so, but or clams or whatever you want to do. But I think the seafood approach is maybe the way to go. So it would basically then look like this. Is this looking good or is this looking bad? I mean, I would use a different material, but so well, it could be good. It would remove a little bit the larger entrance. I mean, I can move this a little bit more to the back, that I have an entrance and the gate a little bit deeper inside of the mine, that it looks like a mine, and then you get to the point where the mine is closed off. Maybe this is a thing, but I think this could be cool. So yeah, let's leave it with this. I'm not really having a good answer for your question. I'm not so much into lab-grown meat, so I could have it here maybe before the. But on the other hand, it would be more useful to have it right here at the entrance so that no one can get in here. Yeah, maybe I think I have to do it here. Things to think about for the next episode, I guess. But that's cool. We have some new plans, and that's always nice. I think I will build the storage building with wood, so I need to grow some wood at some point. Cool. A lot of work I can do. Let's see, can I answer another question? Let's see, question from Elonis. Unfortunately, she asked it in German, so I need to translate it on the fly. How can you motivate yourself for such a long time, especially when you're as busy as you are right now, and not just stop doing YouTube? Well, that's a good question. Why haven't I stopped doing YouTube, especially in those busy times as we have it now? All right, I wanted to show you the crater thing, the volcano thing. I completely forgot about this one. Next time, I hope I remember next time to show you the crater thing I talked about in the last episode with the Iceland experience and what I wanted to do as a project. So we need to travel that way. So we will do this in the next episode because it's already getting dark and evil guys potentially start to spawn. So it's the time to return to the tower. Yeah, on the one hand, I just needed to relax. So, of course, I could just play games without doing this recording thing. So, without recording a YouTube video or so, but the entire thing of talking to you and discussing things and basically documenting what I'm doing in gaming contributes to the entire gameplay experience. So it really became an integral part to gaming to me, to do this YouTube thing, to yeah, do all this, the commentary and all this. It's really nice. It's a nice experience from my point of view, and well, let's put them just there. So I really enjoy doing it. It's really a thing where I can relax, especially coffee break. I talked about this for so many times that it's really a thing where I can calm down, talk about all the things going on in my life, and yeah, like with the stressful time, I can talk about it, and by doing this, I don't want to call it a therapy or so, that it helps me to overcome my, they're not problems, but to stay sane or so. But I think it really contributes to this, and with the other games, it's nice to just have a certain additional feature. It not just gaming, not just doing it for myself, but also entertaining more people with it. And this is also an integral part, because I really like you to give you some nice moments during the day. I mean, I know it myself right now. It's super stressful, and I just need a few things that are funny, that are great, that really entertain me, that cheer me up. And so by doing this, I hope I can give you also the feeling when you're bummed out, when you're sad, when you're annoyed by a certain thing, and then you have those 25 to 35 minutes, depending on the video and depending on the series, where you can just watch me doing stuff, watch me doing maybe stupid stuff or so, or things where you think, why is he doing this? This makes no sense at all. But yeah, I mean, it's really a thing where I think I can help. I can help everyone to have a little bit a better life, and yeah, all of this contributes, and so I really have a purpose in doing it. And the last thing basically maybe is by doing YouTube videos. I do YouTube videos of a length of 30 minutes roughly, and so it's not that I really get lost in playing a game. It's really a fixed amount of time, and I can play computer games, but it's not that I get lost in them and suddenly, oh, well, spent 5 hours playing one game, and now I have to hurry to catch up with all the other things I wanted to do. Maybe this is the answer, how I stay motivated and so on. But yeah, guess that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, because suddenly we are at the end of it, and I hope I will see you again in the next episode. One last thing, I have to do it at the start of next episode, but Powers, I hope you all remember Powers, who was a guest in the coffee break and who visited me here in Germany, released a video of his journey to Germany, and I will put the link to his video into the video description, so check it out if you're interested in it. Really cool video, really nice and informative, and cool to hear how he experienced Germany. And yeah, give it a try, check it out. I hope I will see you again in the next episode. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!